welcome back. We got another episode of Sarcasm Speaks here, and it's fucking America's birthday. But before we get into that, we got some hashing out to do.
Yeah, I got no time for your bullshit right now.
I don't know what you're saying, man. It's kind of fucked up.
Are coming in.
Can somebody ring the bell first? Oh wait, I forgot the soundboard. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Say sounds. That's not us. That's you.
Yeah.
So Vinny went to make his Sangria. Realized we're no tequila. We're tequila-less.
It's a patented Sangria.
We do have tequila.
Well, he through his surmise there is no tequila. So let's just say in this scenario there is.
In Vinny's world, there's no tequila.
There's no tequila.
Well, I would love somebody to show me this tequila.
See that giant blue bottle that says Milagro?
There is tequila.
That's tequila.
Okay, well, the only Spanish words I know is Cuervo and Jose. So.
Okay.
What about Pepe Lopez? Have you ever had Pepe Lopez? It is worse than Jose Cuervo.
See, Papi.
See. Alright, so
he made a vodka and margarita mix.
Yes.
And you wanted to call it a martini.
Yeah.
And you wanted to defend a martini.
Yeah, it's like an extra dirty martini. It's a Mexican martini.
Well, before we start slamming this whatever.
No, I'm attacking Mello, not the drink.
Oh, okay then.
Because if you wanted a Sangria and there was no tequila, then I absolutely condone your move.
Give me a whirl.
I kind of like it for the.
Is this gonna be a round rated now?
That's actually
it's fucking delicious.
Mexican martini.
That's actually not bad.
So a couple reasons why that's not a not a martini.
Okay.
One, it's not in a martini glass. That's a big part of it.
You can have martinis and not a martini glass.
You can, but people also kill people for fun.
I made espresso martinis the other night. And we didn't have them in a martini
espresso
glass.
martinis, yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's the only martini you can drink without being a fucking asshole, too.
Right. I love espresso martinis. Those are probably one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah. So I would say they were imposter espresso martinis because I do think the glass matters.
Yeah, and I also didn't use real espresso. I cheated and used espresso vodka because I didn't want to make coffee at 9 o'clock at night.
Oh really?
Side note: nobody would ever trust me with a fucking martini glass.
So I do think the martini glass does matter for martinis.
Sure. Yeah. I guess.
You know those.
There's also no ice in a martini. It's shaken over ice and then poured.
Right.
That has ice.
Okay.
That is a cocktail.
That's a cocktail. That's a cocktail if I've ever seen one.
Fucking A, it is.
Now,
it's a side cocktail.
Admittedly, I don't have a name for it.
Did you turn that on or off?
No.
Oh.
Admittedly, I don't have a name for the for that drink. I'm thinking vodka margarita, which is it doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Let's just call it fuck it. Does that work?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, can I get a fuck it 24 ounce fuck it?
Fuck it, I'll take a fuck it.
Can you throw that in a big gulp?
That's not a bad idea. Can we pause this podcast and run down the street?
Can we go run to Cumbies real quick and just get a bunch of giant fucking cups?
We have some buckets.
We do have buckets.
We used to do that for road sodas.
Yeah.
No.
Should we make it's way too late for this.
Those Busch Lights tasted delicious.
Should we make jungle juice?
Yeah, no, it's way too late.
It's way too late for that. We would have needed your Gatorade cooler too.
You don't
And
want
we
that
wouldn't need to
cooler
make
right
it
now.
like
That's the winter cooler.
That was the cheese cooler a couple of weeks ago, and it is
Oh,
right now a very stinky cooler.
Wow. What do you mean a cheese cooler? Can you, please explain.
So we were grilling, and instead of walking the cheese back inside, I just tossed it in the empty cooler, keep it cold, and I forgot about it for a couple of weeks, and
You might be in the market for a new cooler.
yeah, no, it's fucking rancid. I threw some bleach in there, didn't kill the stank at all. So
Did you leave it uncovered?
no, I didn't want to like contaminate the rest of the truck. So.
Kill all the wildlife.
Yeah. Well, there's a few squirrels in the backyard that have ceased to exist. So.
This isn't the first time this has happened.
No,
when I lived with you, cheese was a issue with the cooler.
Well, this is now the second cooler to meet its maker.
Well, I feel like it could be the second one to cheese, yeah, but also last year in Nantucket when we went to Fagami,
I just left it.
You just left the cooler at the house. Do you remember that?
Well, it was a pain in the ass getting it back on the fucking boat.
Yeah, I remember because we were all so fucking hungover. Dickie, were you there for that?
I was not there.
We were there. We were like getting ready to go. We had to like go and catch the ferry back to fucking mainland or wherever. We're all wicked hungover, and we're trying to like grab stuff and like pack everything, and it's just not working. Somehow we accumulated more things from when we were there. I don't know how that works, but
We were really.
it
fucked
wouldn't
up.
all fit in the Uber. So Vinny was like, "Fuck it, I'm leaving the cooler." So we left the cooler behind.
It's only $17.
So yeah, no, I've killed quite a few coolers in my day, but 2 particular coolers due to cheese. So there's a pattern there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to get a little bit closer with that though. Yeah,
You're also gonna
that's
have
right.
to stop leaving cheese in your coolers.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking problem. It's a fucking problem.
Let's say if it happens
Hand up.
once it's an accident,
Yeah.
twice is a fucking lifestyle.
It's a pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a pattern.
I have myself a problem. A few problems, but
Nothing a little booze can't fix, right?
amen. Let me hit that side cocktail.
Sangria. Yeah. No, we can't. Can we still call it a sangria?
We just have to file a.
It depends on what the creator decides.
All right, Vinny. Can we call it
Is a side Rita stuck with a particular type of alcohol in it?
Well, if we name it something different, then we have to file a whole new patent. So it just, a lot of red tape involved.
So the patent was strictly to tequila.
Side breeder, yeah. And I mean, with the
It's tough.
holiday,
You should never limit yourself like that.
I feel like it should be like a side vodka-rita.
I didn't realize we're doing a fucking intervention on all my problems right now.
It's not your problems. It's just
No
your
problem.
ability to
Semantics.
patent something.
You gotta get the
You
semantics.
can't narrow
right.
it down that much.
We'll work on it. We'll figure it out. It's a working title.
Okay.
It's a working title.
But I will say also,
It's a
if someone
patent.
wanted to put dark liquor with margarita mix,
No.
I think we would have to ship them off to fucking Australia or
Well,
something.
you have a
Abu
gun now.
Dhabi. We'll send them to Abu Dhabi.
Mel has a gun now. We can take care of that problem in one swift motion.
Speaking of, when do I get to play Russian roulette with the full clip?
Woo!
Whenever you want.
Okay.
It's upstairs.
Okay.
I'm in.
I'll find my way to it.
But
Hey.
but I'm a responsible gun owner, and it's locked. It's locked away safely.
You may be a responsible gun owner, but you have irresponsible friends. So,
Which is exactly why it's locked.
but anywho,
how am I supposed to summon my way upon it if it's locked?
Wait,
if
question.
if you do me, I'll do you.
Question.
What
Fair
if we
enough.
did like a head side to side head thing?
We'll go through. What
Like, we'll just
caliber?
put your heads right next to each other and then just kind of go.
What caliber are we talking about here?
That's a 9mm.
Oh, so yeah, we'll go clean through both our skills, right? Dickie, you want in on this?
Oh yeah, but
3 might get a little dicey, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, you might end up with just brain damage.
More so than you
I
already
was gonna
have.
say. Oh no.
I got a question about the liability of Mello. If you were to kill her, if you killed yourself with his gun,
He probably would
but
get.
he
in
had the
trouble.
keys out, and you live together, you can get the keys.
I assume that I would have to ransack his room,
So,
because
alright,
or
so-
like ransack his person,
Yeah.
maybe rape him a little
Yeah,
bit.
this is all hypothetical.
Just
Hypothetically
imagine-
speaking, of course.
so you wouldn't get in trouble.
So like I feel like I would have to like beat him up a little bit, like fucking
No.
rip his room to pieces,
he-
and then it's like if I actively went out and found it,
Yeah.
but like if I walked into his room and the keys were on the dresser, that's
Yeah.
probably a little negligent.
Or if you're washing dishes and it's in there and just like, oh fuck.
So there's not really any chance of him getting like going to jail, right?
No, I mean if it's locked up and it's in the safe, then
Because
you did your job.
I just
Yeah.
picture Mello
Is it a
in
combination
prison.
safe or a key safe?
keys open doors.
Shoes go on feet.
I could just imagine.
Stop taking notes to kill yourself.
I could just imagine you in prison,
Find
like,
keys.
Hey guys, you ever hear Sarcasm Speaks?
what? That's Bubba in the shower, so
Yeah.
waiting for you.
Bend over. Let me show you where the wild goose goes.
Yikes!
What was that from?
Super Troopers.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Meow.
That is a great fucking movie. You've never seen the sequel, right? Have you guys seen the second one?
Yeah, it was no bueno.
You didn't like it?
No.
I didn't
I thought
mind
it'd be
it.
good.
I didn't, yeah.
Because it was like a pet project for all of them. They raised the money. They wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I thought it'd
Really?
be good.
I thought it was pretty solid. Like, I didn't hate it. It didn't suck.
Well, I gotta
It
be
wasn't
honest.
as good as the original, obviously,
Well,
but
of
I,
course
like
not.
everyone was giving it so much hate, and I didn't think it deserved all the hate that it got. Like,
I
it was a
get-
good movie.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't remember it, so that's why I said
Yeah.
no. But
Like, if we call Super Troopers 1, if we give that like a, what do you think, like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10, like it was really fucking good. I would give Super
Strong
Troopers
beginning.
2 like a 7. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still pretty good.
The only sequel I ever liked better than the original was Ghostbusters 2.
That's a good.
I don't think I've seen either of those.
D2 Mighty Ducks.
Oh shit.
I stand corrected.
That's true. Or I feel like there's got to be another sequel that's really good.
Just, you know,
Ocean's
if we,
13
if we
with,
think about it a
Ocean's
lot,
11.
this would be plenty.
Yeah.
You like 13 better than 11?
No, I said I was gonna say it gave it like a run for the money though. You know what I mean? It was up there. Ocean's, what was it, 12? There was one before that.
11, 12,
That
13.
sucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That
Ocean's
was
12
terrible.
was terrible. But yeah, I don't know. So happy birthday, America! It's 4th of July.
Hey!
Well, it's
Hey!
almost.
America!
When is-
Oldest country on earth, right?
Yep.
That I know about.
It is.
Hey, I know a little something about being old now, alright?
Yeah, you guys are almost 30, you fucks.
Yeah, we're old and washed up and fat and
Who turns 31st? Is it Finn?
Yeah, that's Finn.
Yeah,
Friend of
that's
the show.
January.
Friend of the show.
I mean, depending on how far you want to extend out, it'll be Jones.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true, because his birthday's in October.
Yeah.
What's up, Jones?
It just depends on how far you want to stretch it.
Yeah, so I guess the answer to that question would be Jones.
Yep.
Next year's gonna be an expensive year if all you fucking assholes want to keep doing something for your 30th.
Well, we're going to Savannah,
4:30.
Yeah,
so already that's decided.
yeah. Hey, by the way, can we do that on spring break so I don't have to cancel class?
Oh yeah, we were talking about this last night.
Yeah.
I thought that was the plan.
Okay, cool. 'Cause I
Fantastic.
didn't want to have to cancel class after having spring break.
So, while we're golfing down there, do they allow coolers on the course?
You can't bring coolers on the course.
They also may or may not allow black people.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
we're going down south. That's gonna get
It's gonna get
interesting.
dicey.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
gonna get
Savannah,
dicey.
Georgia.
Yeah, Savannah,
So
Georgia.
That means they just not allow most of their population.
Did we tell that story on the podcast?
Which one?
The one about when we went to Maine with
Yeah.
Nikos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
okay.
caddy.
Yeah.
So I came.
We're like, hey, can our buddy just kind of like hang out with us?
Yeah.
Did they say no?
Great.
No,
they
they
actually
said yes, but he was carrying a cooler,
Okay.
and we went up to the clubhouse, and the guys were like, hey, is that guy with the cooler with you? And we just kind of like all looked at each other, and we were like, yeah.
Fucking sniped that
And
cooler.
they were like, you can't bring coolers on the course. We were like, all right, cool, like we'll handle it. And but like we were joking around after, thinking they were gonna be like, hey, is that black guy with you?
I mean, it is Maine. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah. but yeah, they let Nikos just ride with us.
I did find some incognito coolers to fit inside the golf bag.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot of them.
Or you literally just throw
You
them.
can
in
get
there.
well, I'm only gonna carry 3 clubs with me, and the rest of my bag is gonna be.
He's gonna play the
coolers
free
for
club
this.
tournament.
The 3 club.
I mean, I really only use like 3 clubs because that's how bad I am, and I'm usually just dropping my ball into you guys
Yeah,
anyways.
you need what? A driver, a putter, and a wedge.
That's
That's
it.
about it.
Actually, no.
Or actually,
no,
I
you
guess you don't
want-
even need a putter.
No, so you want.
Fuck the driver. I'll just do a 3-iron.
Yeah, so you need something long to hit off the
He's
tee.
gonna hit the 2-iron.
So the perfect 3 club setup is something long to tee up. So
Yeah.
it could be a hybrid, something like that.
Yep.
Then you probably want like a 7-iron
Yeah.
and then a wedge, and you're gonna putt with the wedge or the hybrid, one or the other.
Right.
Putter's a waste. Can't use it.
Probably better off
Unless
playing
you're-
with the hybrid.
Unless you're the guy at my course named Gloves.
Is this the guy that got hit by a car or some shit?
No, that's someone else. The guy who got hit by a car actually, like, he did die.
Oh,
And
fuck.
Jesus
they brought him
Christ.
back.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, he actually, like, that that was bad. Gloves, wears 2 gloves. Sorry, they call him 2 gloves. He wears 2 gloves all the time. And anything inside of 85 yards, he will hit putter. And yes, I mean, he will hit putter. Because you might be looking, and it looks like some dude just fucking thinned a chip shot or just hit like a skull, and it just ends up kind of like up on the green, and he fucking swung his putter.
Holy shit.
Like his inside 85 yards, he is putting the ball.
What a cocksucker.
Seriously.
And I guess supposedly he's not even that bad at chipping, but he's just money with the putter.
He just wants to throw it in your fucking face at that point.
Yeah.
He seems like a relatively seems like he keeps to himself. He just likes to hit putter from inside of 85.
And he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone should fuck themselves. Let him do his thing.
I only met him
He
once.
seems successful.
Hey, Dickie, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm at the point where I don't even want to fuck myself. Like, that's how grotesque I really am.
I said the word fuck, and it just goes right onto your cell phone.
Yeah, you
like,
said
fuck.
that. You said that last night.
But I thought he said fuck himself.
You sent that on Snapchat. You were like, oh, at this point, I don't even want to fuck myself.
No, I mean, why would I?
Intervention.
Yeah.
The intervention goes as far as don't try to seek out fucking Mello's gun tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, a good thing it's locked away.
Well, I've been sniffing it out since I got here a couple hours ago. So.
Feeling right.
Listen, if we really want to get onto the fucking gun, we can find our way. So I'm trying to convince him not to.
I got some blueprints drawn out, so we'll figure this out. But
Alright, Steve gets here in a little bit. He'll probably be wearing a gun.
Is
Woo!
he coming?
Yeah, he's coming.
Is he actually coming?
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like
So
he's-
we're doing death by
His,
cop now.
his fiance is working tonight, so he's got nothing else to do.
Oh, so he's getting
So he's
banged up.
deciding to come hang out with us.
He also might bring his dirt bike.
He can bring whatever.
He texted me earlier and goes, bro, how big is your backyard? And I was like, well, our house is on a 3/4 of an acre plot. And he sent me a picture of his dirt bike. And I was like, dude, fucking let's go. We also have trails right by our house. He responded with, let's fucking go.
You can bring whatever you want. Just make sure he brings a gun.
So
too.
we may have a dirt bike here also tonight. But there's trails that run like behind the house and all over there, because I always hear people on dirt bikes and 4-wheelers and shit always zipping by.
Yeah, they haul ass too.
Yeah, they're always out there. I mean, I don't know where exactly the trails are, but they're there because the people are always fucking riding on them. It's the benefits of living in the fucking boonies.
You got all these toys. Last year you had the broken bow and arrow that.
Oh yeah, I still have
started
that.
to
I
work.
haven't gotten it fixed. I've upgraded though. I've gone from a bow and arrow to a gun.
Yeah. Well, you
So,
went, actually you went from knives, bow
Right.
and arrow.
We went from throwing
gun.
knives first. Yeah.
Are we gonna break those throwing knives out tonight? Because
They're
that
right
could do
over
the
there.
trick.
Yeah.
We won't even need the fucking gun.
We
Throwing
got
knives, we just won't throw them at a tree. We'll just throw them at each other.
We've got more of them too. We have 6.
No, each other.
You only use
time
that 3.
you time each. You won't even have to time me. Just line it up.
I won't move. I won't even close my
Actually,
eyes.
I'll actively jump in front of it.
Yeah. I'll catch them with my fucking teeth.
You know, or
Keep
not.
it jugular out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was to say, or my fucking artery.
Yeah.
Hey kids, you want to see a show? Vinny's in town.
You know what I'll do is I'll go get like a big white canvas, and then you catch the fucking knife in your jugular, and then I'll just hold it up and get your arterial spray on it, and then I'll sell it and make like 40 grand.
That's
No,
a
with
beautiful
my
name.
fucking luck, with my fucking luck, it would drain just enough blood so I'd have to like amputate all my limbs or something, and I'll still have to live the next fucking 60 years of my life in like a fucking incubator or some shit.
You know what? If that happened,
I would pull the plug.
No, I would take a boulder, just like if there's like roadkill, like kind of like scrounging around, and I would just smash your head in.
Oh,
Yeah, no, see,
oh,
so-
I like that about you.
So seriously, like, can we all agree that if God forbid, like, something awful were to ever happen to one of us and we were left, like, incapacitated, that, like, one of us would just fucking
Yeah.
kill him?
Oh yeah, no.
No.
Right after I drain your morphine, I'll pull the plug.
I'm
more-
gonna-
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if-
opposite.
Seriously, like,
I'm
if
gonna
that
opposite.
ever happens to me and I become a fucking vegetable, like, I want one of you guys to just fucking pull the plug.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but morphine is awesome.
Never had it.
Are you speaking from experience?
Allegedly, yeah.
Well, I mean, have you had surgery before?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. It's something
They
like
go
that.
morphine
So,
straight
yeah.
yeah.
away, though.
Yeah, I had
That little
I
pump
got
thing?
it when I got my
Oh,
wisdom
yeah.
teeth out.
Mm.
I don't know if I mean I'm sure they put me on morphine or something, but they put me on fucking anesthesia, and when I woke up I was high as fuck still.
Oh yeah, dude.
And my mom told me the next day that I was telling her a story about like I thought elephants were chasing us like in the car on the way home. I was like, "Why you have to go faster? There's elephants. They're coming. They're gonna step on the car."
Yeah, dude, get the gas at the dentist.
I was fucked up. When I got those shits out, I was a mess.
Yeah, that's fuck. It's a good time. That's the only time I've ever been under anesthesia.
You should have had a side reader with it.
Yeah.
I had my wisdom teeth out. I didn't have any fun occasions with my mind going crazy. But I remember just standing at like the checkout part, my mom's paying and all that, because I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm just staring at the lady, and she looks at me and smiles. You go, hey. That's all I did, just a subtle hey.
Hey, how you doing?
that was.
How you doing, huh?
Yo, stuff. How's the kids?
Hey, Vinny, while you're up, can you get me a beer, please?
I'll try.
Thanks.
While you're up
I appreciate it.
as well.
Yeah, let's get around.
Anybody else? Cause actually, hang on. Can you tell Daz to fix his fucking hand, please?
Yeah, get him a beer. Let's pause momentarily for some rustling.
We need to pause.
I don't know.
I can sit here and fill. I can fill time. Are you saying that my ability to fill time while Vinny fucking rumbles through the cooler is inadequate?
Whoa.
Because my golf game is currently inadequate.
Whoa.
And
Nope.
James fucking absolutely fucking mopped the floor with me today. And he didn't even play that well.
Wow.
Hey, there's no coolers allowed on this podcast. Black people, okay. Not no coolers. Yeah.
I will say, there is no
That's
golf
a cool
course that
thing.
lets you actively just bring a cooler with you.
Cooler.
Imagine if it was the
They
opposite
sell, like,
to
there are golf
like,
companies.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
I'm just in my own world of if they did that to Nico's like, hey, is that cooler and that black guy with you? Take the cooler back and make the black guy leave, please.
I thought they were gonna kick him out because he, we had a tea time for 3. He was with us. He wasn't dressed for. Usually it's like you need to be dressed for golf. You need to have a bag. Like you need to have clubs. Like usually they want only players out there. They don't want people quote unquote caddying. Not that he was carrying anyone's bag,
Yeah.
but
Just driving around like
they
an
didn't even.
asshole.
They just didn't even care. He
things
just
will
drove.
He
He just drove the car.
And then the one time he tried to swing the club,
Hit
it
an
went
absolute shank.
literally 90 degrees.
If there wasn't a net there, he would have murdered somebody on the
Yeah.
golf course.
Well, he actually hit the tee
It
marker.
hit the T marker.
Yeah.
Little thing in the ground.
Like it literally like
A fucking 3x3
90,
square.
90 degrees to the right.
Yeah,
It
he's
was-
a lefty, right? So.
It's
No,
about
he's a righty.
78 miles an hour off the fucking
Okay.
club.
And actually, that swing made Shanks look good.
No, he made me look excellent that day. Even though I did set a course record that particular day as well.
Yeah, that's true.
How fucking windy was that course that day? There was
That
like
was
30
insane.
mile an hour winds, or
That
at
was
least
insane.
gusts.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Especially when we're teeing off. When we teed off the first hole, forget it.
It's fucking
We
freezing.
didn't, we didn't stand a fucking chance. Well, I never stood a fucking chance, but
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
well, I was one on the par. You know, it's a terrible game for me, but incredible for most. You
Yeah,
know?
no, you know, I
Course
mean,
record.
it's tough when you're such a good handicap like yourself.
Well, I'll be at Shinnecock next week. Everybody buy tickets, all right?
You keep saying course record. What does that mean?
Just go with it.
All right.
That means he shot the highest out of anybody ever on the course.
Yeah, I know that.
He put in
That doesn't
a
make
he put in a
sense,
206.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They had to
Alright.
start using decimal points.
It's coming clear now. I thought you hit it far and there was a gust of wind that helped you out, and then you sucked everywhere else.
They closed the golf course after I was done playing because they've never seen anybody as great as I am.
No, they thought something
And
was
they're
wrong. with the
currently
course.
building a statue.
They had to completely redesign the course after that.
Yeah.
Not because you did so well, but they're like, there's something wrong here.
Well, they're currently building a statue just as I'm sitting right now with the Bud Light in my hands. That was not allowed on the course because they had a fucking cooler.
Oh man.
Man, if only someone had told you beforehand, like, hey, definitely don't bring a cooler, definitely stuff those in your bag.
Yeah, where were you on that one, asshole?
I was there.
Oh.
That's
I
literally
fucking told you.
literally what he said. He told you probably 3 times that morning actually.
Well,
like, hey,
actually-
you can't bring a cooler on the course.
So when you were telling me this, was I listening to you?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay.
Sounds like a you issue.
So is this more for
just
they
add
don't
that to the
want
list.
they're being uppity and they don't want the tire marks or
No, they
because-
want you to
oh,
buy. They want you to buy their beer.
So uppity.
Whoa, whoa,
different
whoa,
way.
whoa, whoa! There was beer for
No.
sale.
So in Maine they don't sell alcohol on golf courses.
Oh, I was gonna
So
say.
it was like a double whammy for being in Maine.
So in Maine, it must be a state law that you just can't even have alcohol on a golf course.
That's what the guy said. Yeah, he said no alcohol allowed on golf.
See, I actually stopped listening to him because I was gonna start getting pissed. He's like, oh, tell that guy with the cooler to get out. I'm like, all right. He's like, I had no coolers. I'm like, yeah, man, I got it.
Yeah.
And then he goes, yeah, your buddy cannot bring a cooler. I'm like, hey, man, I understand we're not supposed to bring the cooler, but I got it under control. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do. The
Yeah.
cooler's gone.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Stop
need to
talking
do it
about it.
faster.
And then right after that is when he said,
Probably when I left.
yeah, alcohol is illegal on golf courses in Maine.
So it's not illegal on golf courses in Massachusetts, but you can't bring a cooler.
Yeah.
Most courses don't let you. Only fucking loser courses like Eastern Country Club say they actively go out and check
Yeah.
if you have beer.
They seem like they.
It's horrible. Well, yeah, you worked in Easton long enough. Did you surprised?
No.
Would you work in Easton 6 months?
More than that, like 3 years.
Did you actually work out?
nonsense.
Oh, that's right, you subbed.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Southern.
Yeah.
Living off the straps.
Making $60 a day.
By the way, all those kids are
Once
now
a
in
week.
college.
I know, it's freaking
Terrifying.
We gotta see them drinking soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I've
old,
seen.
by the way.
I saw one of them in New Orleans a couple of years ago.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you still can't bring a cooler. So what you do instead is stuff your bag. They also sell these like 6-pack like strips. Like they're like almost like a pouch. So
Yeah,
you just
they're
drop
like
all 6
koozies,
next to
right?
each other. You put it in the big zipper.
Uh-huh.
The koozies.
No. So it's like almost like a
I know what you're
Like a
saying.
freezer pack.
take
Yeah.
like a woman's wallet. Yeah, like a freezer bag or like a
Yeah.
woman's wallet or something. And you just like
I believe
unzip.
the word you're looking for is wristlet.
No.
No,
Pocketbook.
clutch.
I
Oh,
guess.
It's a clutch.
I
Yeah.
guess.
It's a clutch.
One's
The clutch.
pocketbook.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Pop the clutch.
Louis Vuitton.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You stack them right next to each other. Zip it up. Throw it in your side pack. Side
I
pocket.
purchased no more than 4 of those
Yeah.
to line my golf bag. That's the reason for having to get rid of like 6 or 7
Why
clubs.
you only
but-
have 3 clubs.
Yeah. So.
That's actually.
It will make me a better golfer though, with a nice little buzz on.
Swing oil.
Swing oil, coach.
Alcohol makes everything better.
Fucking A.
It's a panacea, really.
Have you ever tried it while you're drinking? It's great.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do all the time.
See, I don't like
Okay,
it.
hey, so we can't have fun. Okay, hey, got it. Can't have any fucking fun over here. You're
I
coming
was
at
just
me
very
with.
confused.
You're coming at me with. Oh, if it has vodka, everything's a martini.
Ding ding ding.
Fucking hey.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yikes.
Wow. So, Dickie, how you doing?
Good. I was just thinking of something that Finn asked me before.
What was it?
Well, we gotta air that shit out now,
Yeah,
so-
you can't
especially
say
if it's
that
Finn,
and not
friend of
say
the show.
What's up,
It was
Finn?
more of a would you rather thing. Would you rather have sex with a gay man or a transgender person?
What transgender
I assume.
I'll leave
I
that up
ass-
to interpretation. I guess we can branch it to 3 options.
I assume that because the question was asked, both scenarios the person has a penis.
So
Well,
it would be.
okay, so I was gonna say,
Well, there's a lot to this with transgender thing. Is it pre-op or post-op? Is it male to female,
No.
female to male?
All options are on the
Because a
table.
female to male pre-op,
It's just
I'll
a-
fuck that. It's just a woman.
well, I mean,
But she has testosterone boosters. She's got a beard.
It's fine.
It's
She
like-
still
it's
has a
like it's
vagina.
yours.
a hole's a hole.
Amen to that, Vinny.
I think that sells it right there, right?
I mean, with that logic, I'm looking a little attractive to you right now.
I got a bunch of holes.
Anybody can get it, right, Vinny?
Yeah. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it, Bill.
Well, as the saying goes, any hole is the goal. Yikes.
Oh God. That's it. So I mean, that's what.
Does
I
that
so
answer your
Dickie,
question, Dickie?
you give me the scenario.
No.
You pick. You're the one that presented it.
I'll give you the scenario. If you
Alright,
want to.
alright, so you
Dickie,
do it.
So it's either you're banging a guy
Yes.
or you're banging a pre-op
Mm-hmm.
A man that became a woman?
guy to girl.
Guy to girl. So it's a dude that wants to be a girl.
Basically, you're banging a guy either way.
Yes.
That was insensitive to the year 2019. I don't care.
When have we ever been
So it has
Honestly,
a vagina.
Pre-op.
I would
Yikes.
I would
Alright,
probably I'd probably just bang the gay dude.
I was gonna say,
At least have
Same
some,
thing at that point.
Yeah,
at least have some fucking balls about it.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna do it, I might as well just fucking do
Like
it.
our ancient forefathers. Right?
I mean, after all, it is the 3rd of July.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
like the founding fathers once said, fuck that guy.
Literally.
No, we're gonna fuck the king.
Literally.
Oh god. So yeah.
How the fuck did we get here?
Vinny, who would you fuck?
Just like I said,
You gotta pick one.
I'm all confused
The
now.
gay guy or the guy that wants to be a girl?
Yeah, I'll just go with the gay guy. At least he knows what the fuck he is.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Dickie,
well,
yeah. So we're all
all
in
on the same
agreement.
page.
We're all
Well,
just gonna
it
fuck the
started
gay
off
guy.
with like genders like.
Is there something you
what-
gotta tell
genders?
us, Dickie?
No.
He said this was Finn's question.
Yeah, well, like,
Oh.
we were talking
Well,
about. Hey,
Let's get Finn on the horn then.
No. Already happened.
No, because he'll actually clarify himself, and then it'll be some lame scenario.
Yeah.
This
well,
one's
he was
better.
saying.
Yeah, he'll think too much about it.
Yeah, this way we're like dick deep in some
Yeah,
shit.
if we create the scenario that he thought of,
Yeah.
at least like now it's like all mayhem just ensues. He'll actually have like reason and clarity, and I don't want to talk about that.
He was talking about sexuality as a spectrum, that, and like how far would you go, and is it okay here or there? Or
So-
where would you land? Like I'd rather have sex with a guy because I don't want to have sex with a guy who turned into a woman because he looks like a woman now, and I feel shame now because I might be turned on by the parts that I do.
But
like.
if
That's where it comes from.
So
It's like, I don't
are
have to do that.
you doing the fucking or are you getting fucked though? Because he's still got.
Oh, I am not getting.
He's still got a howitzer
fucked,
on.
right?
you're doing the fucking in this
So
scenario.
I have a scenario, or more like a question. So I've heard in like the various like podcasts and shit that I listen to and like articles and shit that like really famous dudes get to a point where they fucked so many girls
Like Trump.
that they inevitably
Or
just they fuck guys because like they
Isn't
just
that
want to do
boy?
something
It's
different.
new. Yeah, so you gotta try it out.
Does that make them gay?
Well,
I mean,
then-
back to that thing with sexuality as a spectrum. You're a little gay, but you might not be like.
But
I'm
like,
only
could
gonna
you
fuck
imagine?
guys.
All right, so I guess this is the question that comes from that. How many women would you have to fuck to get to the point to be like, I'm sick of this. I think I kind of want to just
Yeah.
fuck
So
a guy.
so you would have to. You would have to.
You know what? How about this? Someone let me know when they get close to that problem.
Let me just say.
Not me. Not me.
Let me just say, I've never thought that question could exist.
Well, those are like Ric Flair numbers, though. You know what I mean?
Somebody just pulled in.
Who's this?
Should we start wrapping this up? I don't know who this is gonna be. I just have
No,
idea.
we'll bring him in. We'll see.
Well, we
what
can
the fuck-
we can go to final thoughts. Still 4 of us, and that usually takes
Yeah.
some time.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going fucking last on that one because I gotta think of something
Vinny,
stupid.
or Dickie, can you just tell me what kind of car it is, or if you know who it is, tell me who it is.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a good one, Vin.
Hold
Gray SUV.
A gray
Is that Finn?
SUV. That
Does
Finn
Finn
drives a
have an SUV
Ford
now?
Escape.
I don't know if it's like an SUV looking thing.
Oh my god, you're
Hold on.
literally fucking
This is great
retarded.
radio.
You
can't
don't
tell
know
what
what
it is.
kind of
It's
car it
sideways.
is?
It's sideways. I can't see the decal on the back.
Unless after it drives the same car as Finn, that's Finn.
That's Finn.
Thought
Okay,
it was
Finn's
Finn.
here.
Oh,
Yeah,
friend of the show.
I haven't
Yeah.
been in Finn's new car. And by new car, I still
You-
mean new
yeah,
car.
I was gonna
because
say,
how
you mean the
old
car
is
he's
it?
bought?
You mean the one that wasn't the one he drove in high school?
Yeah.
Or you didn't? I guess that wouldn't make sense because you didn't go to high school with us.
There is
Huh.
that.
Final thought, Dickie didn't go to high school with us.
Yeah. Okay.
He was a college
Fuck
person.
you, buddy.
All right.
I'm
Who
not
wants to
gonna
lead with the final thought?
I'm not.
Well,
Okay,
Dickie,
well.
Dickie is clearly is not leading.
I think Dickie's boycotting the final thoughts right now.
Yeah. What are you doing? You just walking? It is Finn. He's walking.
That's
So here's a
Of
question.
course he is.
Honestly, I was looking for my phone so I could have my final thoughts that are written down. Try to think of something off of that.
Scale of 1 to 10.
All right, Dad's gonna lead.
4th
it.
of July.
Yeah.
How important are fireworks to you?
Not at all.
Do they still make fireworks? Like,
Probably about a 3.5.
Okay, and maybe it's because I work with younger people, My God, people like keep like talking about fireworks and shit. I'm like, I have lit off so many fucking fireworks in my life.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not gonna go see a goddamn firework. I'm not gonna watch it on TV either.
Yeah.
So
and
you're
guess
talking
what?
you're
I
talking
don't
about
care.
going to watch the fucking fireworks or lighting them off?
People are
and
gonna go
fucking
out of their
around?
way to go watch fireworks, which I have done once, probably 7 years ago.
Which is insane.
Hey, what's up, Finn?
It was insane.
Hey!
How you doing?
Which is insane because like so you have to get there what like 8 in the morning.
So okay, now
Sit there for
the
12
only
hours.
the difference is, it's not all Boston. Like there are people that are gonna go to like Marshfield, and some people down the Cape, and Sharon does a big thing. Like, so you don't have to go to Boston, which I have done, which was fucking chaos.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
That was fucking chaos. And it's just to watch fireworks. It's like, oh my god. Fucking, when I was growing up, there was a kid who used to go up to New Hampshire, he'd buy $500 worth of fireworks.
Yeah.
He would come back. My buddies whose house we would go to would say, that's way too many fucking fireworks, get rid of half. And we would go to the beach, we would just light
There's
them
only
off.
one way to get rid of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen one firework, you've seen them all. Like,
Oh my
they're
god.
all-
And even then, he would get so jacked up for fucking fireworks.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
I mean, I'm hot right now
I
just
don't
talking about fireworks.
care.
So
It's really the power of.
you guys want to take a ride in the Boston tonight?
instead, how to properly celebrate the 4th of July is get ass-blastingly drunk,
The night before.
maybe play
Working
some
on
yard games, eat some food, and fireworks are optional.
Have
If
a
you
side-
see some, cool. If you don't, I'm like, I am not making a day around going to
So when you
see
say you want to
fireworks.
get ass blastingly drunk,
I
does
said
that
what I
mean
said.
you want someone to pound you in the ass tonight?
I said what I said.
Okay.
Have a few
Well,
side
Dickie,
cocktails.
your scenario from earlier may come true. You
I
may
don't
have
wanna
had a
Well,
premonition.
let's ask Finn about this fucking scenario.
Oh, that's true, Finn.
Oh
What's
yeah,
up,
Finn's
guys?
here now.
You've
What's
been
up?
you've been bamboozled.
You talking about like getting fucked in the ass and shit? So let's hear it.
What was I talking about getting fucked in the ass?
Dickie said your scenario of would you rather fuck a gay guy or a transgender man?
Well, I was just what I was proposing to him is, and I have no problem. I'm just
There
saying.
we go.
We said we would get into
So
this
wait,
when we get
so
here.
you were saying-
It was about a spectrum.
Yeah, I know. I just want to preface it. I don't want to offend it. I was just saying we're on the spectrum. Does
Finn.
not lie.
So you were soliciting him for sex?
Well,
Let's
No,
get the
no,
story
we
straight.
talked about
That's why I
what lies in the
interpreted that.
spectrum.
No
but
money ever
we-
changed hands.
Hey, I didn't hear what
Oh, he
it
said
happened.
solicited.
Allegedly.
We
all
talked
this is all
about-
allegedly, hypothetically.
We talked about specifically the spectrum,
In a
and
theoretical
I
world.
entered with them. What would you rather have sex with, a man or a transgendered individual? So I branched out from there.
Okay. That's
What we talked
that's a
about.
pretty difficult
You
one.
want
What
to
would
talk
you,
into that,
yeah,
Mike?
what would you rather? All right, so would you rather bang a gay guy or a transgender woman pre-op? So a guy that wants to be a woman but she still has a dick.
Well, I know for a fact that Finn's already knocked all of these out of the whole podcast.
I guess. Well, both of them have dicks, but
Correct.
I guess one at least kind of looks like a woman, so I guess I'd have to do that.
Ooh,
Whoa,
we have someone going
curveball here.
against the grain on
Literally,
that.
all four of us nutted up, literally,
Yeah.
and said gay guy.
So you just
Yeah,
want to see some titties.
I did the same reasoning, but I don't want to have sex with a man that becomes a woman because it freaks me out that I'm turned on by this now supple man.
Well, you have to. I would
What the
assume.
fuck does supple mean?
I would assume you're gonna need a hard. I would assume you're gonna need a hard on either way to get this done, right?
Yeah, but
That-
I mean, that
that's-
could be
that's
a
what
Well,
compliment.
that would go to
Viagra.
Vinny's logic of a
Yeah.
hole is a hole.
Yeah.
Sure is.
You can also accomplish that with Viagra or Cialis.
So I
You
don't
can
know.
crush them
I
up
mean,
and
you
store them
take,
too.
you take one of those and a fucking strong breeze will give you a boner.
I don't know. I mean, I guess tits is better than no tits. I don't know. Plus, maybe they won't make the note like because if it's like dude, it's just gonna be like, ugh, ugh. Like I don't know. Maybe they might sound like a lady. Like I don't want to hear like a.
He's
dude.
gonna have a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, I don't want like a dude.
He's gonna smell like
grunting.
bourbon.
An Adam's apple.
Yeah.
This isn't supposed to be a pleasant scenario.
I know, I'm
You're
just
either
trying-
banging a gay dude or a dude that wants to be a girl. Like,
I know,
you don't win in either scenario.
No, not I know.
But that's what I mean. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna fucking do it and bang.
Just
a gay
imagine in prison.
I guess maybe. I don't know.
You
How
could be
about this?
you could be
Third
reading
scenario.
a comic book
But it-
fucking.
but
you
it-
can fuck one of those two, or you can sit on an English cucumber. Pause.
How big is an English cucumber?
Is that
Does it, have,
pineapple?
does it have to go all the way in?
You just have to sit on it.
So just the tip?
You gotta
I
feel.
mean, you gotta commit to it a little bit more than that.
Well, so
Gravity's gotta take its
See,
toll.
like now, putting the tip in, that's not the same as sitting on it.
It's funny you should mention because life is
Hey,
currently
put your
fisting. So it won't feel any different.
Bring on the
that.
cucumber.
So yeah, I'm all in on that Brett fucking cucumber, or what the fuck it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I might have to retire from this whole Sarcasm Speaks bullshit too after this episode. Yikes.
Yikes. Alright, so do you want to actually start wrapping this up?
Well, I did do my final thought.
What was it again?
The fireworks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Finn, do you have a final thought?
I guess any thought.
Do you have
Or
any
just
thoughts
any
at all?
thoughts?
No,
Yeah,
I'm pretty thoughtless in general.
Sounds about right.
You
Moving
had
on.
you had some great fucking singers last night. I wish I could remember what they were. Like your
So
one-liners.
is he.
Your one-liners were fucking great.
Oh, that was the one where Vinny and Jared were both talking about making out with girls.
Yeah. Yeah, and you go, you sure there were actually girls there at the bar?
So there were no girls.
As it turns out,
Because
they're
they were
probably
both,
transsexuals.
so like last weekend, Vinny and Jared both allegedly made out with different girls, and they don't remember like who they were or
I don't think
whatever.
Jared
So
did that.
Finn was like
Oh,
interjected in
no.
the story and
I
was like,
believe-
"Are you
I-
sure there were actually girls
So
there?"
I believe Vinny.
No, we
I believe
remember
Vinny not remembering.
We remember who they like. Well, that they were girls anyway. I don't remember who the fuck
Are you
they
sure
were.
they were girls?
Are
Are
you
you sure
sure?
they weren't?
But they decided that it was a good idea to.
Are you sure you didn't just make out with Jared?
That's what I was
I mean,
implying.
no.
Yeah, that's what Finn was implying.
Well, that did happen afterwards. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But they just disappeared. They said they were going to the bathroom and then.
Then they just vanished.
Left in a bag of ants. They
Yeah.
just disappeared.
It's like Daddy went to go to the corner store to get smoked milk and never came fucking back. And it's just par for the course, and on goes this little game we call life.
Yeah, I guess so.
Until, one of those throwing knives catches me in the jugular tonight. Come on, Dickie.
So you don't have any thoughts at all?
It doesn't look that way.
Not really, no.
Good,
I didn't
moving
know.
on.
Okay, all right.
Hey,
Next.
I got a final thought for you. Sweet Bangkok shirt.
That's a good
Thanks.
Vinny, do you have a final thought?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to throwing knives and quite possibly doing me a favor tonight. and shout out to you as well for buying a gun
Yeah, hey,
that
thanks.
that come in handy at some point in the near future.
All right,
Okay.
Dick.
So,
This sounds promising.
Yeah, we're off to a
Roaring start.
roaring beginning.
Well, it's
Roaring start.
more of a self-help thing. I'm thinking.
Okay.
So anyone who listens to this is gonna be very concerned for all of our work.
Yeah.
I mean,
All 20 of these people, if they're still listening,
Nah, man, we're pushing 50. We're pushing 50 listeners.
Christ, you have that many fucking nut jobs listening to this shit?
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it.
Hey, I'm gonna insult all 50 of you right now.
Stop.
If you listen to this on a regular
the
basis,
opposite of what they want.
I don't know. Maybe they're into it. Maybe they like to be degraded.
probably,
yes, and
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to this shit on a regular basis, you got a fucking screw loose, or a couple of them. Let's just call a spade, alright?
Gina listens to this all the time. Shout out to Gina.
Hey,
Hey,
congratulations.
congrats.
Yeah, hey, congrats, by the way, also on the engagement.
Mm-hmm.
What an idiot.
Yikes.
All right, Dickie, sorry. You can-
So actually, when I was just hey, think about it. So when I was doing strength and conditioning for Stonehill Hockey,
So
and it was me and Chris doing it. And
when I was at Syracuse.
right before his wedding, I was like, yeah, guys, so I'll be here whatever day. Chris is like getting fucking married or something. In unison, unpromoted, without any previous knowledge, like half the team just turns around and goes, "What an idiot!" And like they just start all quoting wedding crashers. I'm like, this is insane. Hockey players are something beautiful.
Yeah.
They are just amazing. Go on, Dickie.
All right,
Hey.
Dickie. So
I don't.
your final thought.
It's such a slow thought.
It's fine.
How many times are we gonna try this?
I'm sure.
Just go. Just
Don't
fucking
even
say
get
it.
me started. That's actually the premise of this. So like, yeah, like this.
Hey, hit this side
stop,
cocktail real
stop
quick.
interrupting. Stop it.
Just fucking say it.
I'm trying. So
Does that have
as
anything to do with holes?
Jesus fucking.
Just
Christ.
let him fucking go.
As a teacher, damn it, I admitted my job description.
It's fine.
We've
Just
got
keep
it.
going.
Yeah, so
Keep going.
you tend to be reserved, and keep the dark thoughts down. So sometimes you don't know what to say when you run into someone. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, how's it going? And I don't ever really know what to say to hype things up as well as I should to promote my personality. So I thought, like, what is something that you can just go to and say? And what about, like, oh, don't even get me started. Just say that no matter what you feel at any moment. Just to, like, have that charismatic moment to start a conversation, be very likable around people in a very business setting. I think that would be, like, a good idea. I was thinking if we could workshop another idea like that, because if someone walks in and you're like, hey, how's your day going? Oh, don't even get me started. And it doesn't matter what you say after that. You set the energy. And I feel like if you set that energy, it doesn't really matter what you say after, but it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm into this. There's something going on here. You have a face right now that...
Are you doing a bit right now?
No, I'm not doing a bit. I'm just saying...
No, wake me up when he's done, alright?
I'm saying, like, life is boring when you're at work.
Let me finish this thought for you,
Dickie, you
Dickie.
just thought about saying,
Life is boring. Do more cocaine.
I'm having a good day. How about yourself?
Oh, it's so boring. You just say that, oh, yeah, I'm having a great day. How about you? That happens like 20 times a day. What if you...
Why don't you just
cause
say
a scene?
fuck off?
I feel like
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, good and you? Good and you?
Ask him all the day. I don't know.
I'm probably going to do this anyways.
Yeah, no, seriously,
despite how the
Ask him
negative
how that penis
reaction is
feels that
going,
particular day. If you want to change it up.
then I'll get fired.
You know what the
That's
most
not
interesting,
the
you'll definitely get fired for this too, but the most interesting response I've ever heard to someone when, hey, how's it going today?
This is what I want to know.
It's like, okay, so I never, like, whatever, I don't care what these people actually have to say, but one guy, one time goes, well, he was probably mid-60s, he goes, well, woke up with a heart on today, so that's pretty good.
It gets rarer and rarer.
In your mid-60s, I would imagine those are few and far between.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, right now it's popular course.
I feel like that's
But
memorable.
then again, I have no
That-
use for it either, so.
that was my point. When you're talking to people in that mundane setting, I feel like...
Do you guys still wake up with
memorable.
morning wood?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
At like
yeah.
almost
buddy.
30. It's not as much as it used to be. I will admit.
Like,
Well,
65, 70% of the time.
Yeah, I'd say like maybe 4 or 5 days out of the week.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's not every day, but
Yeah, it's not every day.
It's not like back in high school where like a fucking stiff breeze would bring a
Oh, yeah,
fucking
absolutely.
hit, you know.
Like every morning you wake up and you're like, I have to pee and this is gonna be a problem.
you gotta do that awkward.
You're leaning. Everyone on the video show right now, we all just did the exact same motion. You're gonna bend over. One hand on the wall.
Fucking hit the get everywhere.
Oh shit! Hit the toilet paper again.
I'm just being able to get
Sometimes
forward
you
to,
get the
like,
fucking
calculus.
spray, and you're like, shit.
They're not gonna
I
be
gotta clean
happy
that
about
up.
that. I used to just get in the fucking shower and just piss just fucking right against the wall too.
Urine on the shower head. How the hell did that get there?
Necessities is all it is.
Oh god. Well, so my final thought. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dickie. Are you done with yours? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Please
I
be
guess
done.
I'm done, but I was thinking about having an erection. That's like you spoil the riches when you're an adult now, because you can just jerk off whenever you want now. It's awesome.
I don't know about that.
This
guy
guy
works
works at a school, by the way.
Yeah. Coming from the guy that works at the school.
I don't get fucking boners there, but I can jerk off all the time now whenever I feel
Like
like
at
it.
school?
Shut the fuck up and get the point.
What are you going in the fucking art closet? And
Oh,
fucking
jeez, I'm
pound
done.
off?
I'm done if I can't even get my thought out.
No, this is how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, welcome to Sarcasm Speaks.
You can't get an even halfway decent photo. Keep it simple, keep it, you know.
The show's not called Republican Debate.
Just want to say that I get to jerk off now that I'm an adult at all times.
Yeah.
It is one of the perks of being an adult.
Like,
You ever
no boner gets set unsatisfied. It's always, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this.
My boner's always unsatisfied. You ever been so fucking hungover that you can't physically bring your hand to fucking do the motion to get that poison out of you?
Do you get horny when you're hungover?
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
I literally just
exclusively.
want to die.
Yeah,
No,
I fight through that.
I actually didn't know
get
my
the energy.
dick
You gotta-
works
yeah,
during a hangover.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
it
think
doesn't work after your 7th bourbon. But
No, it definitely doesn't.
during the hangover, it works a little.
I don't know. 'Cause
little
it's weird. 'Cause
bit.
it's usually, like I usually don't piss. Like usually
Yeah.
just nothing going on down there. Nobody's.
Well,
I
yeah,
tend to jerk off
you
more
go into
when I'm
cockroach
hungover, 'cause I'm
mode
not doing
after a
anything
binge
else.
drinking.
Really?
Just fucking yeah, like
Yeah,
I'm
see,
laying
that's
there.
the opposite.
No, I mean I might have my own issues. That's certainly in play.
Who,
so.
you?
Alcohol fucks me up too.
Nah, no issues over here.
No way.
All good. Clean bill of health.
No, I think we're all upstanding citizens.
Yeah,
and all
headspace.
that.
No, you definitely want a piece of that. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We're all good. We're all very healthy.
So if you ever want any questions answered by healthcare professionals, just send them to @Sarcasm. Somebody else would have to say it.
Sarcasm speaks pod.
Our English is well too.
Yeah. Our
Well, no,
English
that's-
is wicked well.
That's a side
So-
cocktail at work right there. That's a medication.
Well, so for my final thought, I am going to say happy fucking birthday to America, and I am going to propose a toast to
Hey!
the oldest country in the world and the greatest country in the world.
Hey.
What is this, 2019, 200 and whatever how many years ago, we kicked all the tea in
We
the,
don't do math on
fucking
holidays.
ocean, and then we beat the shit out of some redcoats, and then we became the greatest country in the world.
Just like women's soccer did the other day.
Yeah, and
Now
now all
Morgan's
happens.
sipping the tea, Sully.
Yo, yeah.
Sally hard. If
Yo,
you're gonna
yeah.
Sally
They
hard.
talk funny, by the way, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Africa was the oldest country in the world.
No, it's America.
Way to ruin a final thought, Finn.
You
Yeah.
guys missed that one.
Yeah.
Africa country.
Yeah, Africa's not a country.
All right. So cheers, everybody.
Try-
Hopefully,
try
you're listening to
it.
this
Something.
when this comes. This is dropping tomorrow. Hopefully,
Try
we
it.
all
And,
we're all gonna survive.
and
We
make
say
sure
this
we
all the
always
time.
do.
We might die. We're not gonna die.
We always die.
We're just gonna be really hungover.
Make sure you have your side cocktail while you're listening
Yeah.
to future
So maybe you
episodes.
guys are traveling today on the 4th of July, heading wherever you're going. Hopefully, you're already where you want to be. Jesus Christ. Fuck
Nursing a
that.
hangover.
But
I do not want to fucking be
I hope
here.
you
right
enjoy
now.
it. And that's going to do it for us. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and wherever you're listening. Whatever that may be, iTunes, fucking CastBox, Spotify, I don't know, pick one, Stitcher, just all of
Your
them,
mom's
everywhere.
house.
Yeah,
Chat roulette.
yeah, maybe we'll get on chat roulette later too. So on YouTube too, if you watch the video show, no one watches the video show, it's fine.
And stay tuned for a special knife throwing special.
Yeah, maybe we'll go some
Special
Instagram
knife throwing
live.
special.
We'll do some Instagram
Is it gonna be
lives.
special?
You guys gonna put knives in his hand?
No. In my jugular is where
Yeah,
they go.
yeah.
That's where he wants them.
You can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. We are on Twitter. That's the one. Twitter at Sarcasm_speaks. You can
Oh, that was
Venmo
fucked
Vinny at VAlbano02. And
The
buy a
account's
fucking
running
t-shirt.
low, so.
Tell all your friends too. Spread the word. This is
I bought a
great.
shirt.
We're already up to. I saw that. We're already up to 50.
Shirts?
We're at, no, 50 people
50
listening
shirts
to the
are
show.
watching the show.
We got
50
50.
shirts would be great.
We're hovering right around 50. I think we're at like 47.
And the FBI
Oh my
is
God.
looking into every fucking one of you.
Yeah,
50,
probably.
Trust me.
So keep spreading the word. Tell all your friends and apologize too while you're at it.
There's no reason to listen to this fucking podcast.
Happy birthday,
the
America.
opposite of what
Let's
we
get fucked up.
Thanks for listening, Mom.
Yikes. Oh, well, I find it.
What? I thought when's everyone else getting over here?
They should.
After they're done fucking your sister.
She's still fucking everyone? She has
She
no
just
legs.
lays there. She has no legs and arms.
She's there like a little egg.
Yeah.
Transgender, right?
What?